Should we do an intro like "Welcome back to either
Or,
where" or "Go away"? No
or
one wants you.
so TheKetsup, do you do any offensive impressions?
Uh, me Chinese, me play joke, me put pee pee in your coke.
I don't think that's so much an impression as just racist, but yeah.
No, that was an Italian guy saying me Chinese, me play joke.
Oh, it's meta. Here's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
impression of a racist Italian guy doing an impression of.
That's how I do.
Oh man. So I think we left off. It was my turn again, I guess.
It's your turn.
Would I rather have the first name refrigerator or have the first name dishwasher? So my
Refrigerator.
name would be refrigerator or dishwasher.
I'd go with refrigerator.
Yeah, I mean dishwasher kind of. I think that sort of limits the types of jobs you could get.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it, William the Refrigerator Perry or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, that the famous historian
Yeah.
who
Oh,
discovered the Temple of Doom.
the lost caverns of Frigidaire, but yeah.
Yeah,
75% want the first name refrigerator, so I feel good about the decision. That
like
was very
weirdly,
easy.
refrigerator just made so much more sense for some weird reason.
Well, dishwasher to me is like, the last name, like shoemaker. You know,
Right.
so if they had said the last name dishwasher, I probably would have been like, well, then I could have a normal first name and just be, have a name that's like similar to shoemaker. But
Like
when
Colonel
your first name is
Dishwasher, yeah.
dishwasher, that's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, Colonel Dishwasher. I know that guy.
I always thought it would be interesting if I ever had kids, which I don't think is ever going to happen for various reasons. But I was thinking that a really good first name would be Professor.
Professor.
Yeah, so everybody has to call your kid fucking Professor. He's like 3 years old, and teachers talking to him. They're like, "Professor, please sit down." Professor, this is unseemly. No, but
Yeah.
yes,
I would probably pick Sofa King as my kid's name.
Sofa King.
He's Sofa King.
And would the middle name be Badass or something? Sofa King
Let's see.
Badass.
Yeah, why not?
I also like the name Sharkwell, but
It's like Sofa King, stop it.
oh man. I would ask what your last name is because I don't think I actually know. I know your name, but not your last name. But I don't know if you really want that in a video. So,
Yeah, I don't even know your name.
hmm,
Hmm.
we don't actually know each other. This friendship is a lie. We better move on before
Actually,
everything
I
comes
think
crashing
my
down
name
around
is
us.
on my channel. Whoops.
Your name is on your channel.
I think I put my actual name accidentally, and then I don't care.
Wait,
So,
that was your real name, Roderick Sternbottom?
so if you want to see my name, check I think in the about part, and it might be there.
Hmm.
So I'll give them some homework.
Oh man. Everybody
Okay.
go there now. Look him up.
It's
He
like
said where he lives before in videos.
Colonel Wienerschlong. Ooh, that's a bad name. Okay, so would you rather be on Guts? This is a purely 90s kid question, or be on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I don't remember what Guts was. I remember Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Guts was sort of like that, but they had the little slime thing. So they dropped slime on you. There was a time
Ah,
where slime was really popular, and it had more of like you'd wear like knee pads. Well, you both wore knee pads either way.
hmm.
I liked Legend of the Hidden Temple just a little more because I don't like the idea of dropping slime on me. So
So what you're saying is that they would make little kids wear knee pads and get slimed?
yeah, they
Hmm.
would get a bunch of kids in a room, wear knee pads, and
With dead people?
they would climb on things in little short shorts, and then they drop slime on them when they were
Yeah,
done.
this may come as a surprise because, some people know that my other username would be Slime Beast. Never actually was a fan of slime as a kid. Always found it to be just, disgusting and troublesome. Like when they would sell the little toy slime things, it
I
was like,
love those. I wanted
yeah,
to eat it too as a kid.
I was an opposite. It was really weird.
I was like, I know I don't want to eat. I actually tried it. It's very salty.
You know why it's salty?
Go ahead.
I would assume that you had played with it first. I mean, it's usually it picks up like sweat, like gross stuff like
Next
that.
question.
Yeah. Anyway, next question: If you had to marry some, oh wait, this goes back to the having kids thing. If you had to marry someone, would you rather marry same gender attractive person or marry opposite gender that's beyond ugly?
I need a hole to stick something into, and I'm usually in the favor of not my hole. So I am pretty straight. So
Well, see, that's the thing. You could make an agreement beforehand that you're the top, so, you know.
yeah, you know what? I mean, if you have like Brad Pitt or something, like I kind of get it. Or like,
Well, see, we can.
sorry, I just went off and started thinking.
I could tell the daydreaming started, but
Yeah, I just whoops, whoops.
that flaxen hair. But if we disassemble this a little further, we can figure attractive person versus ugly person. There are some benefits to one that are not in the, benefits to the second that are not in the first one. For example, loyalty out of a lack of options.
Right. Plus, if unattractive,
Thankfulness, but I'm sorry, go ahead.
if unattractive, open to anal. So
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the ugly person because you could always just wear a bag.
yeah,
And
and
wow,
beauty's subjective. So you know what? Maybe I love her for who she is more than anything.
and see, 54% of people disagree with me, but I don't think they're thinking the question through.
They're just being shallow. I mean,
Right.
you might love her for who she is or who he is,
I mean,
and
if somebody's saying, and this disregards people who would marry a same-gendered person anyway.
right,
Then the question basically is moot. But for the people who wouldn't normally consider marrying a same-gendered person, it doesn't come down to anything other than accepting what you didn't want for the skin-deep, shallow reason.
right. I mean, so what if she looks like sloth or an alligator face or
Right.
whatever? You know,
And plus, there's plastic surgeons.
exactly. Boom.
Yeah.
Put her butt on her face, and then boom, she's beautiful.
Every time she nods, it's like she's twerking. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, would you rather take your ugly wife to vacation in New York City or vacation in Tokyo?
Huh. Well, we know what your answer is because only one has Japanese schoolgirls.
I've been to New York. I'm gonna be living near there too. Ugh.
That sounded like there's a story there. Like I've been there, getting urinated on by a hobo, chased by a giant rat the size of a dog, through the
No,
sewer.
I hear people compare like New York to LA, and everyone's like, "Oh, everyone in LA is fake in New York." It's what the good thing I like about LA is that everyone knows they're fake and they're phonies. Whereas New York, they don't know. But I love it. It's a nice city, but I want to go to Tokyo and meet some Japanese schoolgirls.
But what if Tokyo's full of phonies and you just don't
It
know it?
is, but it's filled with phony Japanese schoolgirls. I want that in my life.
Now,
Have
would
you
you
met a
say that would be
Japanese
what you
schoolgirl?
most want in life is a phony Japanese schoolgirl?
Oh my! I've met Japanese. They're exactly like what you think. I was talking to one, and every like 5 seconds, if you said something remotely kind of cute or funny, they go hee hee hee. They cover their mouth, and it's like this is awesome. I love this. This is the best.
You were like,
I
I
love.
feel like a man.
People said New York though, 51%.
Well, here's the problem, though. If you do ever hook up with a Japanese schoolgirl, your neighbors are going to think you're killing her. So,
Yeah, yeah. Or they'll make the baby,
ugh.
voice.
Anyway.
Oh, Ikadashi na-
Okay.
And then my
Anyway,
girlfriend will break in and she'll be like, "What are you doing?" Like, I don't know, don't hurt me.
you get shot directly in the forehead, and she just goes, hee 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 hee.
And that's how I'm gonna die.
Yep. So, would you rather be able to only speak in lol speak, or only be able to type in leet speak?
Okay, I don't know which lull or the other one.
Um, I'm not sure about lol speak. Oh wait, it's described in the description. Uh, oh no, it doesn't. This includes lol speak during intimate moments, typing an essay in leet speak, and everything in between. So I thought it was going to explain what it was, but no. I think lol speak is like lulls and all the like corruption words, where it's typed in a certain way because people think that's that's like the new cool way to type it. I don't know.
So, would you rather be dyslexic, or would you the other one? I'll pick anti-dyslexic. I'm already there, so
I would rather type in Leet Speak because there's autocorrect and you could just
there
hopefully
we
use
go.
that. But yeah.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
people agree with me. 54%.
Okay.
I'm just
So,
picturing you walk into a library and you go up to the librarian and you go, "Lulz sauce." They're like, "What?" But yeah.
uh,
Which would be source, as in what's the source of this information or this picture or whatever. But yeah.
right. So, would
Yeah.
you rather have a huge head and a small neck, or have a huge neck and a small head?
What?
I'll have a huge. You know what? Ray from Star Wars, she had a huge neck. Like if you saw the movie, I'd like if you noticed, she had a big neck.
Hmm.
But she is waifu material.
Oh, really?
She is.
Is
She
that how
is.
you see all women in media? Just as
That
prospective waifus?
no, no, that's what I just see as Ray. Anyways, I'd go with the huge neck part.
Yeah.
People rather have a bigger head though.
Well, they probably make the mistake that a lot of people make that, people with large heads have larger brains, but
I mean, like it's like baby proportions. I don't know if I want that. It's got the big head and the tiny little arms. You can't walk anymore.
Jeez. Your head just lolling to and fro.
Yeah.
Would you
That's a
rather.
it's a giant brain tumor. That's what they got.
This is a very serious question.
All right.
Would you rather sound like Kermit or look like Miss Piggy? Ooh.
I think Kermit. Kermit's the best.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you doing Kermit there, little chubby on my end.
a little chubby?
I love Kermit. Love him.
Hey everybody, Kermit the Frog here. I've been eating a lot of pork, if you know what I mean, and I've put on some weight.
Oh, I've heard that joke before.
I know, but maybe somebody out there hasn't.
Uh,
Sound like Kermit, 87%.
yeah, way to go.
I mean, nobody's going to know what you sound like online, so unless you do YouTube, but
Why am I getting all the And then you'd probably be popular too.
why are you getting all the horrors?
Why am I getting? Why do I get all the horrible death questions? Would you rather death by firing squad or death by hanging? I think the last episode was another hanging episode.
uh,
I think I'd go firing squad. If I can look him in the eyes while doing that, then maybe that would be awesome. But yeah, let's go with firing squad. Go out like a badass.
plus, again, I think this was covered in the last video. A noose, very slow way to go.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, again, if you can unhinge your hand and like start touching yourself with auto, all that, then they might cut you down. But and you might get a good release after that feeling of like and then you die.
Hans!
And then you
Hans, he's putting his hands on himself. Cut him down.
die.
Yeah. I don't know why the Nazis are hanging somebody, but they are. Anyway.
They tend to do that. Firing squad. A lot of people pick firing squad.
With a firing squad, you could hope for a headshot. So,
Yeah, again, with the hanging, you can handle yourself. Why not?
if you could play one game, would you rather play a 10-day trial of World of Warcraft or
Ugh.
play RuneScape forever even without full membership?
I don't know what RuneScape is.
I think RuneScape is a outdated MMORPG. Like, it's sort of like, and somebody's going to bitch at me probably for this, but it's like World of Warcraft from the 90s or early 2000s.
I'll pick WoW because I should have played. I think I played a little bit of it, and I think, yeah, it ruined my aunt's life. So I'll go with WoW.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I assume that they're saying you only get to play it for 10 days, but since I don't play either one, I feel like, I
I know,
probably would go with the one I could just ditch. So,
Yeah, 10 days and it's done. So
yeah.
like, all right, whatever. Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
61%.
Yeah.
Good deal. Nobody likes RuneScape.
Would you rather know everything and die tomorrow, or live forever and be ignorant?
Is that how they spelled it?
No, it says ignorant.
Oh, damn it.
That's just ignorant, you guys. Ignorant.
Like it. Blanket, stop being ignorant. Put the blanket back on your head for some reason.
Here, eat this rat poison. It's delicious.
Hey, blanket, get
Uh,
out of my playhouse.
we
Blanket,
really
put
need to
down my dolls.
we need to play that Michael Jackson game.
Oh, Moonwalker?
Yeah. I think I would live forever and be ignorant.
That's pretty fucking stupid.
But I
You're
live
gonna be
forever.
alive after the Earth is gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't know any better. I'd be like, this is nice, I guess. Yeah.
I seem to remember there being an Earth, but I could be wrong.
Hmm.
Yes. Would
So
you rather?
yeah,
What?
I think live forever. I mean, everyone wants to live forever, so it's just
Yeah.
uh,
Would you
55%.
rather? Oh, go ahead.
No, 55%. That's what I picked that. That's it. Live forever.
55%. Really? Wow.
Live forever, be ignorant.
Huh. Is that sounds like a T-shirt that you could sell? Live forever, be ignorant. But yeah.
That's our new $1 million idea.
Would you rather lose your mind or lose your significant other?
Well, they're dead to you either way.
Well, I think that I would have to lose the significant other because, let's look at this logically. I can find somebody else.
Yes.
Secondly, if I lose my mind, I'm just going to be a burden to them, and they don't want to live that way.
Right. And again, they're dead to you either way because you don't know any better.
Right. Can
So,
I can I lose my significant other's mind, though? That's the real question.
well, when you're really thinking about it, you're doing them a favor because, as you were saying, you're just crazy. They're spending all their money on trying to keep you in whatever
Right.
state you're in.
So
So,
really, this is a mercy killing.
right.
Ah,
It's like
54% of people disagree with me.
you can use your scanner powers to relieve the psychic pressure from your brain and then push it onto her. She'll explode, but you'll no longer be crazy. So
That's good.
I
I,
love
I,
scanners.
I think that's the most positive outcome for both of us.
Yeah. She's dead. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Everyone wins.
that's right.
Everyone wins.
She's
everyone
dead,
wins.
and I get that sweet, sweet dead wife credit.
Yeah. Helps with all the puss.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez,
My wife
wow.
died. I was gonna go crazy, so I used my psychic powers to murder her, and now I'm okay.
Worst eulogy ever, by the way.
It's like I'm gonna miss her so much, but this is gonna help with so much puss, you guys.
Oh, man, Jesus Christ.
So would you rather slam your hand in every door or fall down every flight of stairs?
Does this mean you have to go around the world doing this with everyone?
Just every door you pass by, you're like, damn it. At least with stairs, you can try to always go to a place that is like one floor and there's no stairs.
Well, that's the thing. If it's not like you have to slam your hand in every door, as in every door that exists, just every door you see,
Yeah.
you're gonna see and go through a lot more doors in your lifetime than you will ever. You're never gonna get close to that with stairs.
At least with the door, I guess you can pick the one hand that you know is going to be ruined forever.
Huh?
So you're like, well, it's lefty.
Aw.
So, but yeah.
But then you eventually lose your hand because of all of it, and it has to be the other one. So.
Well, no, it'd be like those karate masters who like do microfractures onto their hand. So your hand's gonna go like get super strong, but it's gonna look all like mangled and mutant and disgusting. You can like break rocks with it.
But if you fall down a bunch of stairs, your whole body will be like that.
So I will pick the fall downstairs because I'll probably just live on the first floor of everywhere I go.
Plus, you could always record it too and make a lot of money, on funny home video shows and shit like that.
Or you can sue them and say that the floor was slippery.
Oh my God, lawsuits! You're a genius.
That's all I think about, like a lawsuit. Is there potentially a lawsuit here? Huh?
Yes.
Uh,
Would you rather be a pirate or be a ninja? I just
Ninja.
want to point out I've gotten all the awesome questions. You get all the death ones.
You're gonna be surprised with the next one. Go ahead.
Well,
So-
I would rather be a ninja than a
Ninja.
pirate because a pirate has to do a lot less in terms of traveling the world and doing a bunch of shit. So I'm going to pick that quickly so we can move on to what you're Oh
No,
yeah,
but
76% of people want to be a ninja. But okay,
exactly. You can meet Naruto, and you
I'm
guys
not
can
gonna
be
get
best.
scurvy. You know,
Yeah, you can meet Naruto, be best buddies with Kakashi.
ninjas can have girlfriends. They don't have to have a cabin boy.
Yeah, and then you can go on adventures, and then try to make out with Sakura.
Bunch of nerd shit. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you were a soldier, would you rather kill one innocent person to save 1,000 people, or kill 100 enemy soldiers to save one innocent person? Man, I really get all the death questions. Don't
You sure do. It's saying something about the universe.
it's like
Someday you will be in charge of these decisions somehow.
just President Ketsup,
President Ketsup, we need your help.
2017 or 2016. We'll see. I don't know.
President Ketsup, we either have to nuke Japan or we'll lose. And you're going to be like, I don't know, awful lot of schoolgirls.
Just that's a waste of resources. I don't
Yep.
know. It's just. So would you kill one innocent person to save 1,000 people, or kill 100 enemy soldiers to save one innocent person?
It highly depends on the situation. Because you're killing one innocent person for 1,000 what people? Are they innocent or are they evil?
So one of them is like you kill one person, you're a murderer, or the other one, you're a badass and you killed 100 enemy soldiers for one person.
Right. And you essentially come out of that as a hero, so.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, did you hear about badass guy that killed 100 soldiers with his bare hands?"
And I mean, these could be Nazi soldiers. They could be ISIS soldiers.
They can be space marshmallow Nazis. We
Right.
don't
They could
know.
be robot soldiers from the future.
They
What?
could have.
And
They
the
could be
one
planning
innocent
to.
person. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. It's like they could be planning to kill you and your mother
Right.
with a robot, and it's going to be a mess. They're going to make horrible movies out of it.
And if you kill the one innocent person to save 1,000 people, you might be saving 1,000 ISIS members.
Exactly.
So, seems pretty obvious to me.
Yeah, I'm killing a bunch of people. 52% rather murder somebody for 1,000 good for nothing people.
Ugh. They're not thinking it through, man.
A thousand people who don't love Naruto as much as I do.
The people who have to die
These
first.
are the 1,000 people that prefer Digimon over Pokemon. I mean,
Oh
seriously.
God. I mean, I don't prefer either, and even I know that's wrong.
How dare you speak badly of Pokemon? I like them. As a kid, I don't really watch them. Anyways, you're up.
Here's an interesting one, Ketsup. Would I rather be convicted as a corrupt politician or convicted as a corrupt Fortune 500 CEO?
Oh, that's interesting. It feels like we may have covered this at some point.
Yeah, let me skip that one. Boink. Okay. Oh, this will make you happy.
Uh,
Would you rather be killed by Jason from Friday the 13th or be killed by Ghostface from Scream?
are they like the same person? No, they're not.
Oh, jeez.
A guy with a mask that stabs people. Okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. We have to go into over-analyzing mode.
I would s-
Jason, I'm sorry, go ahead.
going to Jason. He hurts people badly, so I'm gonna go with Stabby McGee.
That's right. That's what I was gonna say. In the Friday the 13th franchise, they kept reaching for more and more gratuitous and gruesome deaths to keep the franchise alive. Whereas Ghostface, in Scream, it pretty much was pretty standard murder. So
Yeah, Jason might like shove an axe up your butt crack,
yeah.
and it's just like, nah. I'd rather have my neck slit. I mean,
So
I
how'd
already.
you get your ass split the other way? Well, you say. But yeah, 51% of people disagree with me.
51% of people are dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, if it was Jason or Freddy Krueger, well,
Um,
I would say Freddy Krueger because even
the
though
pun-
it's torturous, it's in a dream world and you already have scary dreams, so what's the big deal?
yeah, it's puns and it'll be kind of entertaining.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
you
like,
can
ah.
already have a nightmare that you're being eaten by a snake, so the only difference is you don't wake up from it at the end. So
The only problem is, Jason or Freddy Cougar might say something slightly racist.
has he ever said anything racist?
Oh yeah, there was one where there was a white girl and a black girl, and he was like, "Oh, I get the dark meat," and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
jeez."
jeez.
That's
And
slightly like, a little. Come on, you don't have
uh,
to do that. Just Ah, jeez.
We demand more progressive stances from our psychopathic, murderous dream entities.
Like even like everyone in the teenagers stopped and went, "Really, man?" And he's like, "I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry. I just." And the whole movie kind of just stops. Like I just meant, like shit. And then he had to do like a whole press conference. He's like, "I didn't mean it that way. I was going through a lot. My just wasn't thinking. I was dehydrated." And then
I
they
was
fired him.
dehydrated from the fire.
And then they fired him, and literally they fired him again.
And who did they get somebody? Did they go for diversity when they replaced him in his position?
It went for like Hispanic Jason.
Hispanic Jason as the new Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Uh,
He was so thankful too for the work. It was interesting.
uh,
Such a pleasant guy.
they outsourced the job, I guess.
Oh man. Oh, they're taking our dream jobs. Is that what people would say?
Oh, anyways, let's kind of.
Anyway, yes, I'm killed by Ghostface. So go ahead.
So, would you rather always be sweating or always appear shivering cold? So, be a poodle or just be sweating.
So be a poodle or be an
Well,
average American.
Um, I think the shivering, because everyone's gonna get disgusted with your sweating, but with the
Yeah.
shivering, people are gonna like sympathize with you, and then it'd be like, oh man, must suck, and then boom, you got sympathy puts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she's
They're
like,
like,
"Is that warm enough, baby?" And you're like, "Sure."
hey, you're a walking vibrator, so there you go. It's just-
Oh man. By the way, if you can invent a walking vibrator, and the Ketsup died, as prophesized by the game.
uh, okay.
Oh man, this is a fucking tough one. Uh, would you rather give a blowjob to Markiplier, or
Yes, please.
get anal from Jacksepticeye?
One, I'm bringing happiness to some. Well, they're both bringing happiness, I guess.
Which one would you personally choose?
Man, this is a thumbnail. Boom, you got our thumbnail.
Just you in the middle of them getting spit roasted?
Oh my God, I had to do a thumbnail for a video that I guess we did actually,
Ooh.
and then at some point I was like, oh, I gotta find like sexy pictures of Markiplier, and then I wanted to find Photoshop nudes of Markiplier,
Wow.
and I was like, I can't unsee this.
So
I
which of those two would you pick? Yeah, I guess you'd rather blow Markiplier then?
I don't even know, man. At least the other one I could close. He's Irish, so he's probably small.
Jesus Christ!
So I could just close my eyes and be like, I'm just getting like a shot or like an examine. I'll go with that one. Yeah.
But you know he's gonna slap your ass and say "Top of the morning, laddie." But okay, so here's the real question: would you rather own 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads or own 10,000 bobbleheads?
You just made that up, huh?
I wanted to see what you'd say.
And you didn't even pick one. You just set me up. Okay.
Oh man.
What was the question again? I'm trying to get the image out of my head now.
Would you rather own 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads, sort of similar to Jacksepticeye? Would you rather own 10,000 bobbleheads, which sort of relates to Markiplier?
I like bobbleheads.
Bobbleheads are the toys where the head moves around on its spring.
Yeah.
You make them nod. I would have to pick the bobbleheads because with 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads, you're going to mix up all the parts. You can't possibly play with them all. 10,000 bobbleheads on a shelf, though. Every time you fall down the stairs, it's going to be a delight to watch.
I still got that mental image. I can't. I don't know how if I could get past that now. The other thing, like I play by play made that in my head. Like would I just and I just visually and I was like, I'm like no, I don't want that. I don't want that. No.
Oh, come on. Stop being a baby.
Like,
What's the matter, little girl? Wilford Warfstache here. Anyway, so 63% of people agree with me that they would like bobbleheads.
You just mind molested me right here. I can't get over this now.
All right, do you need a break? Do you need some time off? Do you need to go cry in a corner?
I'm gonna shower for a bit and then
Okay. All right.
just to hide the tears, I guess.
Well,
I
when
don't know.
when you shower, make sure you keep a firm grip on the soap. Okay. Okay, little buddy.
Okay.
Okay.